Hi, I'm Sheldon Watts, trustee for the Village of Bolingbrook and candidate for mayor. In the first segment of this two-part video series, I answered the question, who is Sheldon Watts? I covered my background and experiences. I'd like to now talk about why I'm running for mayor. If I had to sum it up in one sentence, I would say that I am running to protect our residents and business owners' investment in our community. There's a lot at stake, and Bolingbrook needs strong leadership with the organizational and people skills to lead our community forward. The outpouring of support and encouragement from the community has been tremendous. And if you've been following things closely, you will clearly see that the Bolingbrook Independent Voices has placed the important issues on the table as part of our plan and has set the tone for this entire campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm running. There's been a lot of misinformation put out about why I chose to run. I'll start by saying I'm proud of my years of service in this community. I could have been on the sidelines throwing stones of negativity like we often see, or I could get involved, serve our community, and learn the nuts and bolts of local government. That's exactly what I chose to do over a decade ago, and now I am prepared to be your mayor. I am very much community service focused, and for me, it's not about D or R. It's about what's best for Bolingbrook. I actually have a great appreciation for local government here in Bolingbrook because it's nonpartisan. People will attempt to put me in a partisan box, but it doesn't work because I have a unique background of service that transcends partisan politics. What actually led me to run for mayor was the tremendous outpouring of support from the community, encouraging me to run. When the board appointed the interim mayor, my phone rang off the hook for several days with people saying, "Sheldon, we believe you should be our next mayor. You should plan to run. We fully support you." It came from a wide range of individuals from all segments of our community, from residents, the business community, as well as friends, family, and of course, my wife, who I could not and would not do this unless I had her full support. I'm running because Bolingbrook deserves forward-thinking, independent leadership. I have not always agreed with everything over the years, and I have been one to express my views when needed. There is this misconception and false narrative that if you don't see bickering and fireworks during the board meetings, then there are no disagreements. That could not be further from the truth. Matters are discussed and hashed out in committee meetings before they make it to the board meeting. And in fact, most financial related matters are presented and discussed far in advance during budget session. I'm all for public dialogue, but in scenarios where things can be worked out in advance and the board can work together and be cohesive, the community ultimately benefits. The Bolingbrook Independent Voices was formed to provide our community with a solid option. We believe in advancing past the status quo. We are not extreme to believe that everything is horrible and needs to be burned down. We do believe that we have an awesome community with a solid foundation that we should be building on to push our community to the next level. We are made up of experienced leaders and advocates for the community and represent a movement to give the community and all of its residents a voice, regardless of national party affiliation. With all that said, BIV hopes to earn your support and vote in the April 6th election. Together, we will soar to new heights. Thank you. Paid for by Friends for Sheldon Watts.